Hey guys, we on Energy Locks, lifestyle, fashion, grooming. Let's get it. I have a very nice topic for you, and the topic is about success. Success. The success of one particular country, one particular nation in Africa, in the Western Africa, and Africa at large, and even in the world as a whole. The giant of Africa, the Nigerians, the most populous black nation on earth, and the most richest African country. In everything we do on this earth, there are codes. There are secrets. That is what I'm going to share with you now. The secret behind Nigerians' success in everything they do. You sometimes sit down and think about Nigerians, how they are exploring, how they are dominating each and every part, every institution, every organization, every businesses anywhere on earth. You sometimes ask yourself, and you ask yourself, is there anything extraordinary these people or this country is doing that these African countries are not doing, which is making Nigerians and Nigeria so successful and being the most talked about country over decades? You sometimes ask yourself? Then stay tuned. I'm gonna break the secret down for you now. Before we do that, please, if you're new on this channel, kindly subscribe, like, comment, ask questions, and trust me, I'm gonna reply it as soon as possible. Stay tuned. Hey guys, I'm back. As I said earlier on, I go by the name 1GMT Seto, aka not your usual stylist. On this channel, what we do is we break down the fashion rule, the hair grooming rule for you to look good, and each and everyday lifestyle rule. On this channel, it's all about fashion, grooming, lifestyle. So this topic today is about lifestyle, the secret behind Nigerians' success in everything they do. You know, a country of over 206 million population. It's a big deal, right? Sure, it's a big deal. But we're not talking about their population. You and I know majority carries the vote, but now we're not talking about Nigeria's population. We're keeping that one aside and going deep into the secret behind their success, which deals with one, them know they carry last. If you hear someone say, I know they carry last, or you know they carry last, or we know they carry last, it's a pidgin. In other words, a broken English. We break the English into a different level. They've rearranged in their own way. That's called a pidgin. So in pidgin English, when a Nigerian man or a Nigerian woman says, I know they carry last, or you know they carry last, he's trying to mean he or she never and ever wants to be last. Like to be last, last in whatever he or she would do. Yeah, so the first secret behind Nigerian success, for them to be successful, they have the mindset of not being last, but rather being the first, or being among the first, or being among the winning team. That's all they focus on. As a Nigerian, we know they carry last. It's their mentality. One, their secret behind success. One, we know they carry last. They never want to be last. And two, cooperation. Like when I talk about cooperation, like I mean teamwork. They cooperate. They move as a team. If you've studied Nigerians' lifestyle, Nigerians never walk alone. They never walk alone. We're not talking about this football team that never walk alone. We're talking about their Nigerians. They never walk alone. They move as a team. Where you find Wizkid, obviously there should be a Nigerian artist over there. Wizkid obviously is gonna move with Burna Boy. When you see Davido, he's gonna move with Olamide, he's gonna move with Ice Prince is gonna. You see the connection of the Nigerian music industry, the connection of the Nigeria um, movie industry, and their craft as a whole. They move as a team. You know, some other African countries will be like, since we are all in the same industry, I wouldn't like to be sitting on the same platform with this artist. Artist B is having an argument with artist C, and after the show, they will grab the same issue elsewhere outside the show, which is gonna affect their career. It's gonna affect their country's flag. It's gonna affect their country as a whole. But Nigerians never and ever do that. They never want to do that. No matter how they're gonna fight, how they're gonna quarrel, no matter whatever happens to them as a Nigerian, they never carry that outside. It's done, it's done. They're moving together, irrespective of how they fought or how they insult themselves. No, they move as a team. Sometimes on Instagram, Burna Boy will post a list of, let's say, 5 Nigerian upcoming artists and ask his fans to follow those artists. You understand? Wizkid will also be doing the same thing to promote the artists. That's why each and every time, each and every day, each and every week, each and every month, Nigeria's artists keep rising and rising and rising. Ask yourself, how many of your country's artists have been so cooperative in this way, have been supporting each other in that manner? Ask yourself. So if you don't move as a teamwork, you're never going to tap into the success of a Nigerian. You understand that Nigerians are moving as a team and they have the mentality of not being last. You understand? That's their secret number 1 and 2. Their secret number 1, they never want to be last. Number 2, they move as a team. Irrespective of all these social media games, they have a beef on the internet. Tomorrow you see them in the same flight, 5 Nigerians, 6 Nigerians going to London for a show. You understand? They support themselves, supporting each other on different platforms. That's their secret. In terms of movie, they support themselves. They move as a team. They don't carry issues on board to the house. It's done deal right on set. And they move together, thinking about their country's flag first, thinking about their country first, to put their names on the map. That's what Nigerians do. They never want to be last. They move as a team, they cooperate, they connect. Number 3, number 3, investment. Nigerians invest. Oh my God. They invest and invest wisely into whatever they do. That's why they are successful. They are not even successful, super successful, being the richest African country and having the most richest African man from Nigeria. They invest. And not just investing wisely. For instance, meeting a Nigerian in a business is a big deal for you. When you meet a Nigerian in a business, trust me, there are a lot of people backstage pushing that person who is gonna compete you in terms of business. People are down there investing in him or her. So I said Nigerians being on the front line is a big deal. There are a lot of people backstage investing in him. Nigerians know how to invest in anything they find themselves doing, either selling, either movie. Because I'm focusing on the movie and the music industry because they've invested into their movie to a certain point that they've become the second largest movie industry in the world. And take Afrobeat for instance. The music industry in Africa now, it's all about Nigerians, and they've overshadowed all the African countries in terms of their smartness, their mentality of not being last, supporting each other. That's the cooperation, and also being good at investing into their crafts. You get me now? So now you spoke about They never want to be last. We know they carry last. Cooperate. They are very cooperative. They cooperate. They support each other. They link together. They move as a team. That's a teamwork. That's number two. And number three, investment. They invest wisely in everything they do. And number four, branding. Branding. When you talk about branding, you see how a Nigerian artist or a Nigerian movie star appears on the screens. They appear in a glittery form, in a form of packaging to sell out very well. Nigerians naturally are very good in terms of branding. It's either business branding, personal branding, let's say artist branding. They brand in such a way that the artist will look attractive, will attract business, will be the most talked about person in every place he or she may find herself. You understand? Branding. They brand themselves, their craft, everything they do very well. Branding is also one secret behind Nigerians' success. And last of all is fear. Nigerians never fear. You know, when you check the point number one and the last point I'm talking about now, which is the fear and we never they carry last. You see, they move along. Mentality of not being the last but being the first. It moves with mentality of not being afraid of doing something. That is the top two secret behind Nigerian success. Even putting Nigerian success aside, in everything you do in life, you've got these two mentality. The mentality of I can't do it. Obviously you're gonna be last. And the mentality of I'm afraid, I'm scared. Obviously you're down. There's no way you're gonna be up. There's no way you're gonna achieve what you want. That's why Nigerians are successful. They are very focused in whatever they do because they have the mentality of not being last. They should be first or should be amongst the first 5 or the first 3 people to be successful. From watching this video, you now get the clue and the deep secrets behind Nigerian success. You're gonna apply it to your daily lifestyle and also help put your country's name on the map as how Nigerians did and still counting. Let us please start tapping into the secret codes of Nigerian success and emulate from them. If you like this video, kindly comment, like, share so that your friend who is also interested in becoming a successful person to brighten the image of his country will also have the chance and watch. I go by the name 1GMT Seto once again, and we out of here.